Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff. Today, I'm reviewing the song WAP, What a Predicament by the Claypool, Lennon, Delirium. Not the other one by Nicki Minaj? Yeah, whoever it was. As usual, song comes to you as a request from one of my viewers. So if you want to get your song reviewed, just do what they did. Leave it in the comments. I'll be sure to add it to my list. So, I've actually heard quite a bit of music from the Claypool, Lennon, Delirium, and I gotta say, I'm a fan. Um, I had listened to Amethyst Realm and Boriska and Blood and Rockets on here on the channel. Maybe one other. Now that I think about it, I really like all those songs, and so I eventually listened to the rest of that album. I forget what the name of it is. And then I liked it so much that I listened to the entire Monolith of Phobos album as well, which I liked a whole lot as well. So like when this request kind of came across my comments section, I knew I wanted to definitely get to it because yeah, like I said, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this band. They're just really fun. I don't know what to tell you, and they make really cool music. So with that, I say we jump right in. I know this album came out maybe a week or two ago from the time of this recording, just because I saw it pop up in my recommended. But I was like, you know what? I'll hold off. We'll do at least one of the videos for at least one of the songs for the channel, and then we'll get to the rest of it eventually. So yeah, really looking forward to this one. Let's jump in. WAP, What a Predicament. Claypool, Lennon, Delirium. Here we go. I really like that. Another great song from them. Did not mean for you to start the next one. I thought I usually. Oh, it's because I clicked on the whole album. My bad. It was like usually I don't have autoplay on, but yeah, I clicked the whole album for this one. My bad. All right. Anyway, hey, that was a great song. I really like that. Again, this band has just really impressed me with the music I've heard from them so far. Um, I think one of the standout pieces to me is, of course, like the bass. Every song has incredible bass, and of course, it's like it's Les Claypool, right? So you know that the bass is going to take front and center. It's going to be groovy. It's going to be funky. It's going to be fun to listen to, and this one was no exception. So, anyway, we'll get into all that. Let's start at the beginning, like we always do, with those lyrics, which I thought were really interesting. So, like the president caught in shenanigans with a beauty queen. I mean, to me, I'm like, all right, that's our current president, right? Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that one. I'm guessing they may not be so innocent as they'd have us believe. What do you believe? And every day I got so much to say, but I've been biting my tongue. Better bite your tongue. Because trying to navigate through the internet is like swallowing poison. And it makes me want to hide sometimes. Man, I mean, just right out the gate, super relatable verse one, I feel like. Obviously, very topical, very of our current times. So, yeah, coming out swinging with the lyrics there. Uh, well, it's official that we're in a virtual universe, I'm told. Even just to believe that your physical is getting kind of old. Are you feeling old? I'm not trying to divide by conspiracies or listen to the polls. Listen to the polls. There never was any head on this chicken, no matter what you're sold. You mean sold. Uh, and it makes me want to cry sometimes. I love that kind of play on words there. You know, there's that old saying that someone is like running around like a chicken with its head cut off, right? Meaning that someone is kind of like acting crazy, acting uh, crazed, and just kind of spewing nonsense or has way too much energy that is kind of like misplaced or unguided. Like it can mean a few different things, but I like that it's like no, there was never any like calm or order to this. Like the chicken never had a head. It was always this crazy like out of control thing, right? So uh, what a predicament! What a predicament! What a predicament we find ourselves in. What a predicament you got yourself in. And all the kids in the streets, they remind me of much darker times. I'm not sure if history repeats, but I'm certain that it rhymes. Another great line there, and I feel like I've heard that elsewhere as well. So I don't think they invented this line by any means, but just a great line to use here. I'm not sure if history repeats, but I'm certain that it rhymes, right? We see a lot of the same things happen just with a fresh coat of paint, right? Like things that, yeah, I don't know how to elaborate on that, but you get the idea, right? That like it's not necessarily that we're always going to do the same thing every time. The same genocide, genocides aren't going to be the exact same, but in a sense, like it rhymes, right? It there are aspects of it that relate to ones that have come before, and I just use genocide as an example. But any like political thing that you see, any sort of corruption or sort of aggression from countries or whatever, what have you, right? Like policy that gets pushed out. It's just like it's not anything new, but it does. It's not necessarily um, a one for one. It changes a little bit. There's a fresh coat of paint, like I said. I don't know where I'm going with that. I just think it's an interesting line. Sometimes I just be rambling. It's fine. So what a predicament! What a predicament! What a predicament we find ourselves in. What a predicament you got yourself in. What a predicament you got yourselves in. Yeah, and I think it's interesting that instead of saying like that because they say a couple times like it's what a predicament that we find ourselves in, but then throughout the song they also say like what a predicament that you got yourself in, right? And especially in the chorus, what a predicament that you got yourselves in. It kind of keeps placing it on you, the audience, I suppose. And so I'm just curious as to why they chose that wording specifically. Are they, because I know this is Sean Lennon, which is like John Lennon's son, I believe, and then Les Claypool. I always kind of assumed he was American, but I could be wrong. So it could be that they're watching from afar. They're watching from a different country, from the UK perhaps, and saying like looking across the pond, saying like, "Damn America, like that's quite a predicament you find yourself in, right?" And that might be why they're using the you and yourself versus like we typically throughout the song. But just a thought, I truly have no idea. So anyway, I thought that was fantastic. What a great song. Lyrically, again, very of our current times, very topical. I'd give it 2 thumbs up lyrically. I think I'm like, hey, yeah, this was really well written. As far as instrumentation and vocals go, really like the vocal style both of Sean Lennon and Les Claypool. It sounded to me like Sean kind of took the lead on this one, and Les would come in with kind of the backing vocals. But I liked it. I mean, I think it there's something about songs that have this sort of like cheery and fun disposition that while still talking about things that are kind of darker or deeper in the lyricism that I just really like. And I think Sean Lennon does a great job here with that sort of vocal style that makes you feel like, oh, what a like interesting, fun, happy little song. And then when you dig into the lyrics, it's like, no, not at all. So that was cool. Instrumentally, again, like the bass, I think is a huge draw for me throughout most of their songs. Um, and again, it's Les Claypool, so it's like I expect nothing less, right? Um, and then another thing that I feel is actually super underrated from these guys is the guitar work. Like honestly, like I think again of some of those songs like Amethyst Realm, Blood and Rockets, even some of the ones off of Monolith of Phobos is like the guitar work I think is fantastic. So that I definitely don't want that to get overlooked, nor the other pieces of instrumentation that we get because I think it all works together here to make again kind of a fun sounding song. But also just one that's kind of really groovy and fun to listen to, which is, I mean, it's like half the battle in music, right? So I think they do a really fantastic job here, both instrumentally and vocally. I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up there as well. As far as replay value goes, this one is already automatically hitting the playlist. Can't wait to listen to it again. Honestly, like, when you listen to a song like this, I'm like, okay, I want to listen to like the rest of their discography now. Like, let's just make it a Claypool Lennon Delirium type day. Let's throw it on and just have a great time. So for replay value, yeah, this one's hitting the playlist for sure. 2 thumbs up. Wonderful, wonderful request. Thank you so much for the person who requested this one. As usual, if you enjoyed the music, go support the artists. Go listen to their music wherever you can. And if you liked what you saw here on the channel, consider supporting the channel. Like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. It helps me out. And then if you'd like to, see more of me, I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitch, although I don't stream very much anymore. Maybe one day. There's always this thing in my brain that's like, hey, let's get back into it. And I'm like, all right, maybe one day. So, if you want to follow me on Twitch or Instagram, you can do so in the description. And guys, that's gonna be it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.